Hi, this is the 13th Wolfman. This is my review for The Woman in the Fifth. This movie was sent over by the people from New Video. It's put out by Flatiron Films, distributed by New Video. This stars Ethan Hawke, and I'm a huge Ethan Hawke fan. I don't think he's ever done like a lot of movies that were considered to be bad. Till now. I don't know what they left on the cutting room floor, but it must have been the plot. Because this movie, I mean, some of it makes sense, but when you get towards the end, you're scratching your head going, did I really just see this? The movie was over, and I had like, I don't know, 1,000 questions and 2 answers. I mean, I just didn't feel like it fulfilled or even helped fulfill any of the questions I had. I watched it with a friend, and they started asking me questions about it, and I said, you know what? I didn't get it. It's that simple. I didn't get it. I wish I did. So, I'm going to give you a basic synopsis. So, from what I could tell you is, Ethan Hawke supposedly was in prison or in a mental hospital or something back in the United States. Now, obviously he wasn't in prison, because if he was, he wouldn't have been able to fly out of the country. But he winds up in Paris, meeting his ex-wife and wanting to see his daughter, who is, you know, the daughter's probably 6, and the ex-wife is I think she's a teacher. Yeah, a teacher in Paris. And the ex-wife has problems with him seeing anything that has to do with his daughter. He did something in his past that, you know, she says he lost all rights to see her, whatever that was. He's feeling pretty depressed. His stuff is stolen while he falls asleep on the bus, so he doesn't have any money. He winds up in this seedy little hotel where the owner of the hotel says, you know what, when you get money you can pay me. And then he hooks him up with a job. Now understand, the room is $60 a day. He hooks him up with a job that pays 60 euros a day. He hooks him up with a job that pays 50 euros a day. So he's never going to be able to be ahead of his rent. He's always going to be in debt to this guy. But he says, yes, what the heck. He meets this woman who supposedly was a muse for a Hungarian writer. And then after that, the movie starts to fall apart. It really, I mean, maybe someone out there, maybe you could watch this and understand it, but I didn't get it. I give this 2 chainsaws out of 4. It's barely an average film. I just wanted more. In fact, I can't give it 2. Man, 1 and 3/4, but it's not 2. There's no way I could say that this is below average. So 1 and 3/4 chainsaws out of 4. Ethan Hawke did a great job acting. Kristen Scott Thomas did a great job. The blonde in this, I wish I didn't know. I mean, with the exception of Ethan Hawke and Kristen Scott Thomas, I didn't know any of the other players. But there was a blonde in this who was very attractive that liked Ethan Hawke's character. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of that develop. But yeah, like I said, 1 and 3/4 chainsaws out of 4. You know, you could check it out if you want, but I wouldn't. I'm the 13th Wolfman, and I'm on the prowl.